Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Don and you're watching Don's DIYs, where it's always better when you do it yourself. Okay, part 2. We're going to be installing the 60% delete in here that covers the floor right where I took the 60% seat out. This piece covers it and gives us a platform all the way up to back of the armrest and the passenger seat. So let's get busy. Okay, got the platform sitting up here. As you can tell, it's upside down. You can tell by the cutout up there, that's where the cup holder and everything's going to be at. This is the back that joins onto the plate system in the back. So what I've done here is we have our sides, and we've got some T-nuts in here that we're going to slide into this front piece. This, like I said, this is what's going to be right behind the passenger seat. Okay. Chipping off a little wood there, but hey, it all vacuums up. Okay, so there we go. Don't know how far it's got to go, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be about it right there. So we're just going to tighten this down right here. All right. So what we have is we have a new cover that they've made for the sides that covers up. Normally you could open your door and stick your hand into the cubby hole. Well, they've made a delete bracket here, or a delete panel, that covers up that hole now. So I got one of those. But this has to go to the inside right here. This is going to go to the inside. I've seen all different types of ways of doing it, so I'm going to do with the way that I thought was the best, and that is to loosen this bracket or this extruded aluminum right here. Ooh, it doesn't take much, or you'll lose a captured nut. Just a little bit, Okay, what we're doing, we're sliding it. I wasn't going to slide it all the way off. Okay, we'll put this back up in there. Okay, so once you slide this one out of the, I hope you guys can see that. I ain't got my screen flipped around where I can see it. Okay. Once you loosen these 3 bolts, then this piece slides up out of the way. Then you've got 4 on this one that you need to loosen up, almost to the point of coming off. There's a very fine line between it sliding and it coming off, so find that spot, guys. You're gonna have to just play with it. That just didn't sound right, did it? Get it to where it's gonna slide right. Okay, boom. Since the cup holder's there and the hump's there, this goes on like this. don't know if it got to go. It's got a cutout for that bar. I don't know if it's got to go across it. I guess we'll find out. We'll leave it loose and we'll set it down in there. And we'll find out together. Okay. So now, you can just tighten these back up. Remember, you're upside down. Make sure you're tightening the right way. We can reach in here through the access hole here and check that out. Make sure it's sitting in the right place. Okay, we're golden. Now, for the side plate. Same thing. This one here is going to be coated on both sides. So I just have this funny feeling it's going to be a little bit harder to get in here. But again, we will do our best. We can reach these, we can tighten these up from the outside once we know that it's in the right place. So we're ready to move this in there and get it ready to be installed. We do have some L brackets we're going to have to add, but we will worry about that when we get this in there. And that way, we're just looking right now. We're just going to put it in there. We're going to look and see what it is. Okay, so I'm going to reposition this and reposition the camera. Okay, we are going to pull. There are 3 bolts right here. We're going to pull out. It is actually what bolts the delete to the floor pan over here. So we'll get those out real quick. There's 3 of them. I tell you, after the only damage I had for shipping, because Goose Gear does an amazing job on wrapping their stuff for shipping. Part of my job is shipping, and these guys did an amazing job wrapping this stuff. So kudos to you guys at Goose Gear. Okay, so like I said, we're looking right now. We're going to test things, and we may have to pull it back out to tighten a few things up, but that's all part of testing. Okay, so this goes up here. All right, so this goes up and under. And line up the holes. Again, we're testing. We're going to drop a few. That's nowhere near it. Yep. Okay. I definitely know it's got to come this way. This way and this way. Okay. We got one right there. This one's lining up so much better than the other stuff, so. I'm not worried about the other one right now. Again, we're just lining stuff up, making sure things are where they should be. I'm liking that. I'm liking that delete, that piece right there. So we will tighten that down in place. We'll use the center one right here. Those are in place and tight. Okay. Now, what about this? This looks like it's in good place right here. So does the over the hump. It's in a real good place. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten it down. One. Two. I'm going to have to get a different Allen wrench for those two. So we'll get a different one for that. Our 18mm bolts, there's some here that we're going to have to, we're going to run those down. The ones in the floor are actually for these brackets. The big hole you put the down in. Now, Goose Gear has tried to put a hole, and again I say try. It's off just a little bit, guys, just a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and put these, screw these 18s down with the brackets on them, and then we got to drill a couple of holes. And I'll bring you guys in with the GoPro and show you, well, actually I can use that one, I guess, and show you the holes we got to drill. Okay. I don't know if this is going to come in down here. Don't know. But we're going to tighten this bolt down, which is an 18mm. Okay. That bolt's tight. Now, we got to drill a hole in here because we have a bolt that's got to go through here. Okay, it goes through. All right, so we got to have a washer on it. On the back side. I'm going to loosen that 18mm up a little bit. To get this plate to shuffle a little bit. Flat washer. Nylon locking nut. 7/16. It's on the back side. Number 4 on the front. Okay. Now we tighten back down the bracket. We're done. Okay, we're going to put our covers in now. Pop them open. The best part about these is you can turn them either direction. See, if someone was sitting there, you could turn this way, and they would have access to it while you're going down the road. But I would say there's plenty of room for all my tools to go in there. Well, that ends part 2. That was very simple. You can freeze frame a lot of that if you're worried about where those panels go on what side. You can freeze frame it. My suggestion is to do like what I done, was to, snug them down a little bit, but leave them a little bit loose, so when you put them in there, you can move them around and fit it a lot better. I still have one more bolt to put in there, in the joint plate, and that'll be done. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Consider subscribing. Maybe I'll do something one day that you really like. If not, at least give me a thumbs up on this video. Thank you for watching. As always, be safe in your shops. Be safe when you're driving out there on the road. And when you're on the trail, stay on the trail. Leave room for bikes. Peace out.